Hello and welcome to Practical Caravan. If you're in the market for a posh caravan, there are loads of options for you. Everyone builds a whole range of expensive upmarket models. But if you want something a little more entry level, choices are much more restricted. And that's where this comes in. We're sat in the Sprite Lite, an all new model for 2012. The Sprite Lite isn't actually an all new model, and from the outside that's obvious. It's based on the 2010 Sprite range. It's got the same front panel and rear panel, but that's good because it keeps the costs down. There's no development cost associated with it. And that's the idea with this range. Controlling costs is at the heart of what Swift have tried to do. The choice of equipment is crucial in controlling cost as well. There's no blown air heating in this model, and the heating's actually gas only. There's no oven either, and the shower has actually been removed in order to control cost and weight. Sounds a bit strange, but it actually works surprisingly well. Well, we're in the washroom. We've already mentioned that there's no shower in here. The upside of that, it's absolutely enormous. Makes a first-class dressing area, although some coat hooks would be nice. The wardrobe on this side is absolutely huge. There's a big shelf across the bottom that runs the full width. That's too big, really. You lose stuff underneath it, but you can't have too much storage. We've got more shelves just on this side above the table storage area, a good wash hand basin, and a bit of useful storage underneath. The toilet is an older model than you're used to seeing in a modern touring van, but it really doesn't make a lot of difference to your holiday, and that's what's important. Caravan chefs may not be delighted with what they find in the kitchen of the Light Alpine 2. We think it's perfectly adequate though. We've got 2 burners here and a grill, so beans and toast is on the menu. No oven, however, so you do get a big storage locker, but you won't be able to cook pizzas and the like in here. We've got a big storage locker here with a pull-out cutlery drawer, a large fridge, and a large storage locker here for your plates, cups, and so on. This locker looks like it should have a microwave in it. This is an entry-level caravan, so it hasn't, but it is pre-wired for a microwave should you want to fit one later on. Worktop space is adequate, and the sink is the same as you'll find in much posher vans in the Swift range. We're sat in the lounge of the Light Alpine 2 here. It's a fabulously spacious area. There's no centre chest, which helps in terms of the feeling of space, although it does leave you short of somewhere to rest a cup of tea. We'd end up using the kitchen or the utility area on the other side. We've got 2 spotlights at the front here, both halogens, so you can top up your tan while you're sat here. But it's a lovely, spacious, comfortable area. There's not pronounced knee rolls on the front here, so the seating area is nice and flat. And the spacer boards behind the cushions, which are used to prevent condensation, are only used at the low level for the bed. That means the lounge cushions can push back against the walls and a more spacious lounge is the result. At night time, this is obviously your bed area as well. Bed slats pull out from under the front here. They're in runners, so they can't drop out, causing a problem, which is great. And with no pronounced knee rolls, the bed makes up into a very flat, comfortable space. The bed is actually enormous as well, so when you make it up, you're not going to be short of space. The Sprite Lite range seeks to offer an upgrade path to those wanting something more than a tent to go on their touring holidays. It's a cheap van, under £10,000 in Alpine 2 form, and it's light as well, just over 1,000 kilos. So we can see this appealing to a lot of non-traditional caravanners. It won't be posh or plush enough for those who are used to touring comfort, but those who are coming to caravanning for the first time, this answers a question in a way that very little else on the market does.